episode 7 of Budget Bike. Well, budgetly, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. It's bloody cold, and we're now in lockdown 2, Electric Avenue. The infection rates got higher. And we're working on this bloody thing again. Which, for those who don't know, unless you follow me on, or follow this channel on Instagram and Twitter, a lot of the stuff that I do in the videos, I pre-do outside of the videos, because there's a lot of stuff I don't know, and I don't want to spend like 7 episodes trying to work something out when I can just spend the time real quickly between shifts at work, coming in here, going doodle-doodle with the paperwork and all that crap, and trying to get it worked out. And we've hit some snags, so we shall go through those and see if we can find solutions. Right, so I've just taken the controls off. So look, you can definitely see that the kill switch is the orange and black wire. So that we've wired up correctly. Now it's just the remaining wires out of these, and which one is the correct orange. So I'm going to try and pull them out and see what I can find out as we go along. I'm going to show you what the problem with the wiring diagram. So I've got a colour one here. It doesn't match the wiring on the bike, and I shall now show you close up why it doesn't match. Right, so this here, this part working. It won't focus anymore because it's printed out of focus. But you can see it was supposed to be yellow, green, black, orange, then 3 oranges and a grey, and then another black. This should be all inside the handlebars. And I present to you the handlebars, which have 2 orange and black, a grey, and a yellow and red. How's that supposed to help me, or anyone who owns this bike? We spoke to some mechanics at a shop near here, and when asked, what do you know about hire songs, they said don't buy them because no one sells them anymore in this country because they're tats. Basically, they'll get a point where they just don't work. And even the connections we did the other day don't work now. Nothing here wants to work at all. Even the new starter relay in, which I've got hanging out, so it's not really touching anything, right? So all the cables like loosen up, attach to each other. Still doesn't want to work. It's just completely given up. And the carbs are back in because they are ruined. I started taking them apart, not on video because, like I said, about preemptively doing stuff, I wanted to like partly take it apart, or like one side, put it back together. The slides need replacing. I'm not going to put that into the fucking budget because, quite frankly, this thing's had enough of my money now. I can't find, you can't buy new carbs for it because obviously they don't sell carb bikes anymore. You can't get the parts for it, and quite frankly, the trouble I've had dealing with people to get stuff for this. It's not worth the effort and time. Honestly, the biggest lesson I can give to you in episode 7 of Budget Bike with Budgetly, or whatever the fuck we called this, don't buy a hire song to do it. Get something more expensive, but not too expensive. There's stuff out there, I'm looking around, and people have got bikes for like 600 quid for spares and repairs that have a starting issue that could be, well, they're all Kawasaki's and Hondas, so it's probably not a big issue. Buy one of those instead. I want to see what I can do with this today, but honestly, this is it. This is the last episode for this bike. I'm going to spend probably today putting it back together. I'm going to put it up for sale to see if anyone wants to at least try it. All I want is to recover the money I've spent on it on bits. Besides that, I couldn't really give a toss. Talking of which, let's total it up, shall we? Right, been a while since we've done the old hire song total. So now we've got to add on, the starter motor, which is £45. Ah, fuck it. Whoa, I didn't realise the camera was looking at. So £45 for the starter. The new starter relay. So relay was a grand total of I don't know, get in my head. I think it was £7. Say £7. It was good as. I don't remember what else I've actually bought for this. Hold on, let's look. It's been such a pain in the ass. I forgot what else I've done. There's bits I won't include because I bought switches and stuff, which this doesn't want to work with, even though they're fucking on-off switches. It was basically going to be to replace a new kill switch and stuff, but it's decided to give up the ghost again, and I'm fed up with it. I really am. I couldn't give a fuck anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I think that actually might be it. I don't think I've spent any more than that on this piece of crap. Luckily. So hold on. 45 onto the 272. That'll be 3. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. 317, 10 pence. And then 320. Bloody Sharpie. Oh. Fuck it. I had it out. My Sharpies ran out. And 10 pence. Minus the cost of the bike. I used to be good at maths, you know. It's quite funny. It's not going to work. I'll put the fucking difference up on screen. I can't be asked to do the maths. I'm honestly just too annoyed with this fucking thing to care. I've lost the pen lid now. Hold on. It's on Barbosa. That's Barbosa, by the way, in case you didn't know. I think Black Pearl and Blackbird and yeah. Oh look, I've left the power on as if it does anything. It is dead. It's dead. Like, I can't even be asked to. And what's even more annoying is it's not. You go onto forums and stuff, people are like, oh, well, it's this and it's that, and it's like, battery's fine, solenoid's fine, relay's fine, starter motor's fine, switches, register's fine with the multimeter, everything, like, that thinks it's in, well, it doesn't say it's in neutral, but apparently neutral light never worked anyway. So, like, it thinks the clutch is held in, which it is. I've tried it in. It thinks it's in neutral. It thinks the side stands up, which it is. It should work. And it won't. And I feel like a failure because this was supposed to be a nice, easy show you guys how to do it. Like, I never took an engine out. And it's only when the engine came out that it decided to start fucking braking. I've let you guys down, failing to do this bike. So I'm going to do what I can. And honestly, I don't know. I feel very defeated with it. If anyone wants any parts off of it, because you've got a bike that does work and you need whatever, give me a shout. Or if you want to buy it for the difference, which 750 quid, you can have the whole fucking thing. I'll put all the bits back on, because obviously it's a bit unfair to just give you a bag of parts. But basically what I'm going to be doing today is just putting it back as it was and calling it a day, because I've given up. Right. And now, here's a time lapse or something of me fucking around with it. You're not going to believe this. I apologise for the geese in the background. It's still a piece of shit. Turns out the kill switch isn't a kill switch at all. It does literally nothing. It'll start with or without it. So why didn't it work? Have we got spark? I'll tell you what, I killed for a heater in here. It's not exactly warm, it's now November. I've got to keep the door open for light. At least I got my thermos. I don't know if it's been sparking or not. Perhaps it's because I'm thick. Now this is where I could do with an extra person. Obviously, that's not something that I have the luxury of right now. Right. No spark. I'm going to try an old plug. If this works and that didn't, I'll be very annoyed. Alright, earth it to the plate. No, no spark. So, what end have we got spark? This is the next question. I'll test the front as well. This is just the rear. I'll just put the old spark plug back in. Oh well. I'll sort that out in a minute. That's going to be the lights then. Which is not what it says on the motherfucking end. Really? I thought that was out. Right. Earth to the frame. I'll try this side. Compression. This is going to be a stupid idea, and I'm going to fucking break this now. Why did I tie that in a knot? I'm going to regret that. I'm going to regret this even more. So it's still in gear. It's still in gear. Oh. Just make sure the clutch isn't. The clutch isn't doing anything. Every step I go forward on this fucking thing, I end up going backwards. Because now, the clutch won't pull in properly. I can see it moving there, which should be it. But no. No more camera. Nope. Right. One thing I want to show you guys. My wife bought me for this for our anniversary, and it's a magnetic like arm thing So I'm going to start putting the bolts on that, and now we're a bit outside, from the headstock onto there, so I don't lose them. Which is actually worth investing in one. It's My Carbon Strong Magnets. Have a Google, see if you can find it. Another 2 hours. The roof is a lot clearer than it was. The exhaust is not fully on because I picked up thrown away 3 of the bolts out of 4 of them. So the exhaust is currently being held on by 1 bolt. So I'm going to have to get that sorted. I'm sure I've got something that'll fit the right size somewhere. They can't make it any worse. Once being as it's tried to start again, I thought I'll give it a chance. I mean, the cabs are fucked, but I'll give it a chance. I turned the camera off and it wouldn't start again. All the what the lights come on. I've got the headlight on. The top light works. Or the main light works. The dip light works. The main beam doesn't work. But I think I've wired it up wrong because all the wires are black. So yeah, good fun and all that. So I'll tell you what, I'll quickly walk you through it. Right, so I've put that upside down because the wiring was just a fucking pain in the ass to see, so that means I can actually see it easy. It actually seems to fit better. I've put the handle back on, this back on, the carbs are in. I've actually got spark now. Battery's fine, everything's wired up down there. Like this is still an absolute clusterfuck, but that's all attached. Headlight is back on. The brakes aren't on because I haven't sorted them, so they're just going to make that seize again. I'm trying to mess with the clutch because obviously it doesn't move a lot, and that's been somewhat unsuccessful. Around here, still no light. I managed to get the little pot off, but this is now pissed brake fluid everywhere. I actually thought it was full of solid brake fluid, but it's not. Let me just get that there. So yeah, tighten these up so like they're now on properly. Put the bolt through the shock because I actually found that it turns out it had fallen in here. And yeah, just starts going through everything, thinking, oh, I'll be able to work it all out soon. I blew both fuses, like proper blew both of them. Got this temporary starter button wired up. I won't include that in the price because this is a little thing for me, not what it cost you. So yeah, I think I need to tighten that fork top up because it looks a bit. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there. So give me a sec. Back into the cave. Ooh, focus. That's going to be this bugger, and I'm going to guess a 16. It's been a while. Blech, light balance. That is not a 16. Nope, that's an 18. If I ever saw one. I've been making good use of this Stanley gloves as well because they've been very useful because it's not warm outside, let's put that. Right. It is an 18. Do it like this temporarily just get it fairly tight, and then stay on there when I'm doing one-handed, please. Right. Oop. You don't need to tighten up fork tops too much, or you'll make it worse. Which is what happened on the other side. So yeah, get rid of that rubbish because that's literally, well, invoices and crap. I've cleared up a bit here. So yay, I've been old start motor. So I'm going to see what I can do on that now. I want to finish it. I've started it, so I want to finish it. But I don't really know if I can. I've still got to sort out make sure this is right. And the breather tubes are just sitting around, so I have no idea what they're going to. So yay. We shall find out. This has been episode 7. I said that would be an 8 after all this, but I didn't expect it to be an 8. But being as it's deciding to work, it's not financially viable anymore. I'm not going to buy any more parts until I can just kind of do whatever. Now it's just throwing time at it. And being as we're in lockdown 2, electric Boogaloo, if it's got two, it has to be electric Boogaloo. Then I will be doing what I can for the foreseeable future. Because we've still got another 4 weeks of this yet, at least, for me anyway, with the industry. So please feel free to like and subscribe. And I don't know what suddenly happened. Everyone viewed our last video more than the other ones. So if you can do that again, that'd be brilliant. Right, cheers, bye.